right.
Well, make no mistake about it. I'm here today to fight for my granddaughter's rights, to fight for her American dream, to make sure that she has the same opportunity that my daughter had. One of my favorite memories as a young parent was getting to coach Little League sports. My first team, Coach Tuberville, had 7 first graders, young ladies. Now, none of them got to ever play for the Lady Vols at Tennessee or for Auburn, but they all had great success in their own way. I remember we practiced hard, we worked hard for that opening game, and there was 2 minutes left in the game. The score was tied, so I called a timeout. I brought my team in for a huddle. Coach, I called the perfect play. I had it set up for my point guard to make an entry pass to my big woman, and she was just gold underneath the basket. I looked up, and there was my point guard, my daughter, and my 2 guard were doing cartwheels, practicing cartwheels on the baseline. And I knew right then that maybe I needed to take it down a notch. But what I got to do is watch all 7 of those young ladies grow up. Every one of them had very successful high school careers. Several of them got college scholarships. In this world of a mental health epidemic, I would take one good coach over 20 mental health professionals. I think that I look back to the great influences of my life, great influencers of my life would be my coaches and my teachers as well. On this 50th anniversary, we should be focusing on defending women's athletics. Instead, this administration is tearing down 50 years of Title IX success in just under 2 years. And with the sweeping of a pen, Joe Biden has destroyed today Title IX as we know it. His obsession, this White House's obsession with allowing biological boys to play girl sports is un-American. It's simply not fair. No one can look me in the eye and tell me it's fair for a biological boy to compete against biological girls. There's nothing fair about this administration's radical policies. Let's be very clear what's going on here. This administration is holding women's sports as ransom for their radical woke agenda. Now they're going to do the same thing with school lunches. They want kids to go hungry at schools that don't fall in line with letting boys play girls' sports. What kind of world are we living in now? We have the tail wagging the dog. In these trying times where families are faced with rising inflation, the Biden administration is considering taking food out of the mouths of hungry children over their woke agenda. I want every person, regardless of their sex, their beliefs, their skin color, to have access to opportunity, to have the same American dream that I've had. But we can't be willing to make kids go hungry or force young women out of their own game in the process. Coach Tuberville, thanks for leading this important issue. Hey, we got one more speaker. Cindy, go ahead.
Hey, wait.